Hello, my name is Ian Tyndale. Welcome to Our Robot Future. This episode, The Possibility Horizon. Now, you can't stop human beings from having ideas. Not even the robots doing all our work will stop that. Now, this is another argument against our robot future being a docile one. We seek problems and we solve them, and how we do both is by having ideas. We imagine. We extrapolate into a future time and into a different space with different forms and shapes and actions, and we play with arrangements and configurations in our imagination. We have ideas. Now, robot ease of living will not stop this. We will always think, what if, and then either try it out or put the dream aside for a while. But the idea will by now have existed as a process and configuration in our mind, and therefore a memory. It won't unknow itself and won't go away. It may be buried or forgotten or simply kept underneath, but it nevertheless exists as an idea in the imagination. It was always a possibility to occur that we, or someone, may have that idea. It was within the possibility horizon. Therefore, it was bound to happen sooner or later on some planet, given a level of civilization like ours, if you run the permutations over and over and over. It had a chance of occurring. Therefore, such an event is within the possibility horizon. If something is possible, then it could happen, sooner or later. Given the birth of the universe, the setting up and running of every process in the universe, resulting in each little planet that may perchance form here and there, given the climatic conditions on any of those given planets, and the remote possibility of life occurring and developing within a suitable time period before the planetary system dies, and given that if any of these highly remote chance events can possibly happen, it probably will, sooner or later. Perhaps not even in time to be useful before the eventual entropy and destruction of the universe. At least not this time round, but next time a universe occurs, maybe then. Or if not then, maybe another run-through of a universe. The point is, if it's possible, then it could happen. If it's impossible, it never can or will occur, by definition. It really is as simple as that. If a configuration of energy in a specific order of execution and positioning is possible, then it might as well be assumed that it can happen. And this is equivalent to saying that it has, or is, or will happen, given enough time in the development of the universe. Or failing that, another subsequent coincidental forming of a different universe. If something is beyond and outside of this horizon of configurations of possibility, then it never can happen no matter what, under any circumstance, and therefore it's impossible and doesn't exist. Now, we often bring things into reality that were previously not. Artists, architects, designers, writers, musicians, engineers, accountants, business people, marketing people, pretty much everyone is capable of creativity. Now, creativity is merely a process where the manifestation of an idea doesn't exist, and then we imagine a model of the process of implementation, and then we implement according to that model, and now it exists. However, is the creative act of imagining and then implementing a particularly special one? Perhaps not really. If you take the word design and replace it with the word decide, then designers are now deciders. A designer might make it seem, even to themselves, that there's some sort of mystical design spiritual connection with something out there magically providing solutions. However, if you were faced with every configuration and permutation and arrangement of all possible solutions to your current problem, right in front of you all at once, you'd be choosing, deciding. And that's what designing is, that's what creativity is. It's being in a situation that maximizes the chance of accessing possible solutions, and then, even unconsciously, picking a few. The sketching and the drawing, the writing of drafts and sentences, the whittling and building of prototypes all get us closer to a situation where we can access solutions, and then it stares us in the face. When we recognise it, we choose the most appropriate solution and we say to everybody else that we thought of it. But the point is, it was always a possibility. The solution always existed, it already existed, out there, simply not realised or accessed by any particular human cognition. And yet the possibility always existed. The solution was always within the possibility horizon, and one day one of us recognised it. That was the possibility horizon. I hope you're enjoying our robot future. My name is Ian Tyndale. Thank you very much. Goodbye.